Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. You are welcome back to Islamic College of Osogbo for the 1441 section, third term 1441 section. This is a revision on second term examination mock on business studies. Class JSS3. The question says instructions. Attempt 4 questions. Question 1 and 2 are compulsory, and any other 2. Question 1. The following are the transaction of business of Alhaji A.O. Jimoh on the month of July. Use the following information below to prepare a trial balance as at 31st July 2019. As we all know that, as we have been taught, that trial balance is not an account but a list of balances extracted from the ledger. A trial balance is not an account but a list of balances extracted from the ledger. There is a method used in preparing a trial balance. We call it formula. This method we call it DRC formula. DRC formula minus D. DRC formula means debit all assets and expenses, while C means credit all income and liability except the word drawings in trial balance. Now, to prepare a trial balance of the given question, as you all know, all the students have been given a question during the exam. Each and every one of us has a question with us. As we are starting this lecture, you have to take out your question and be going through with what we are doing. Are we all listening? So A.O. Jimoh started business with cash. A.O. Jimoh started business. When we say somebody started a business with cash, that means that person started a business with the normal capital in his or her hands, either by borrowing or by lending or from friends. So 120,000 should be credited. And bought good for cash. The word bought means purchases. As we all know that the DRC formula says debit all expenses and assets and credit all income and liability. As we have been taught that there are some set of assets. The assets are land, building, furniture and fitting fans, and so on and so forth. While expenses are like sundry expenses, return outward, return inward, and some others like that. Incomes are discount received, sales, while liabilities are bank loans and long-term liabilities and long-term liabilities. Now, bought goods with cash. The word bought here simply means purchase. The past tense of buy is bought, and in accounting sense we call it purchases. And this purchase has to be debited in the trial balance. That's why you see us debiting it with 62,000 naira. Rent is an expenses, and this expense is being paid. Rent also is an expenses. It has to be debited based on the formula for preparing a trial balance. That is DRC formula. DRC formula. Debit all expenses and assets, and credit all income and liabilities except drawings. Drawings in the cash book or in the real sense of account is also a liability, but it must not be credited to in a trial balance account. It must be debited because we are going to subtract that drawing from the initial capital used to start a business. So let's move on with our this thing. Sold good for cash. The word sold good for cash is a sales. And sales is an income generated by the businessman or businesswoman. It has to be credited to the trial balance. That's why you see sales 42,000 naira. Wages and expenses. Wages of 20,000 naira has to be debited. As we have said that all expenses has to be debited, and all assets has to be debited as well. All income has to be credited, and all liability has to be credited as well in the trial balance, because we've said it's a list of balances extracted from the ledger. Wages is an expenses with 20,000 naira has to be debited, and sundry expenses also expenses with 20,000 naira has to be debited. Return outward must be deducted from the total purchase during the month or during the year. That's why the return outward has to be credited under trial balance at the credit side of the trial balance, because return outward is going to be deducted from the total purchase, and return inwards is to be debited. Return inwards affects sales. It has to be removed from sales. On this issue, return outward, this is a month of goods purchased, and part of the purchased goods, some goods that were bad has to be deducted from the purchase. It will not be added to it. It must be deducted from. That's why we are going to have our net purchase. So, likewise, the return inwards affect sales. So, amount of goods issued out. There are some goods that are not good, that are bad, that are not good. So the buyers of that material has to return it, and then we are going to deduct it from the sales issued out by the company or by the business. That's why return inward has to be debited in the trial balance, and this means the return inward is going to be subtracted from the word sales. Carriage on purchases. Carriage on purchases is an expense. It has to be debited. Furniture and fitting is an asset. It has to be debited in trial balance as well. Likewise, the bar debts. Bar debt has to be debited in the trial balance. And then we have to do the summation of everything by adding 120,000 with 42,000 and 2,015 naira. The total will be 164,000. Near adding the debit side and credit side, you see the two sides are equal. That's why we said a trial balance is not an account, but a list of balances extracted from the ledger. So that's on the question number 1, on the aspect of a trial balance. Question number 2, which is also a compulsory question to attempt, is a cash book. It's a cash book. But this cash book is a 2-column cash book. We said cash book is an account with 2 separate accounts, cash and bank account. It's different from single column cash book, because single column cash book, let's move to the word double entry. Double entry, we have been taught. We said double entry principle. For every debit entry, there must be a corresponding credit entry. We all know that. We all know that. So, in the light of this, the word double entry principle that happen to be treated in the cash book, we have single column cash book, 2-column cash book, and 3-column cash book. We can use double entry principle to prepare all these 3 accounts. Single column cash book is just a cash book that involves the recording or documentation of cash purchases and cash payment and cash receipts, except on credit terms. Anything credit terms can never affect cash book. Anything in credit basis can never affect our cash book, either double column cash book, single column cash book, or 3-column cash book. Today, this question now says, prepare 2-column cash book for Adeleke, Rakib, and Sons. Double column cash book or 2-column cash book of Adeleke, Rakib, and Sons. As we are given that write up the 2-column cash book of Adeleke, Rakib, and Sons. October 1, 2019. Balance brought forward. Cash 1,500. Bank 4,500. This is it. You can see the aggravated items. All these aggravated items are the edges of 2-column cash book. The word B here means date for the debit side. The word P here means particular details, narration or narrations. While the word here is folio or page. We call it folio or page. The word letter C is cash, while letter B here is bank. The left hand side here is now a debit side. This is debit side of 2-column cash book. This is debit side of 2-column cash book. And the credit side of 2-column cash book, the word letter D here is dates. The letter P is particular, details or narration. While letter F is also folio or page. C, bank and cash, and B, letter B is a bank. And then B is a single column cash book. We will not be looking for either cash or bank. The single task that will be there is amount alone. Under single column cash book, the word amount will come after folio. And in double column cash book, it has to be separated. That's why we call it a two separate account that involve cash and bank. So balance brought forward. October 1st, 2019, balance brought forward. Under cash, we have 1,500 naira. Under cash, under bank, we have 4,500 naira. The two has to be debited. This is the amount used in opening our cash transactions. It might be capital, it might be anything. You might even withdraw it from the bank. So it will be debited to the debit side of the cash book. Second one is cash sales. All items being issued out with cash on sales. Cash sales is not cash, it's not the credit sales, it's the cash sales. This cash sales has to be debited into the under cash in the 2-column cash book. The principle of debit entry that says for every debit entry there must be a corresponding credit entry, that is debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debit value in and credit values out. If you look at this in cash sales, the sales items is coming into the business. That's why we have to debit it. That's why it has to be debited, because we make sales and the money is coming to the business. So on October 3, took 500 naira out of the cash T-box and paid into the bank. Took 500 naira out of the cash T-box and paid the item to the bank. I'm sorry. So in this regard, the one took 500 naira from the cash T-box and paid the item to the bank, that is, take money from the office account and keep it in the bank account, has to be contradicted. That's why we call it contra entry. That is dealing with the bank and dealing with the office. So in that case, on October 3, cash under that one, we have a bank should be debited with 500 naira, and on October 3, bank, the cash has to be debited with credited with 500 naira. October 4, J. Martins paid up check. You can see J. Martins paid us. The money J. Martins owing us is now paid it back to us. We have to debit it inside out, and it's 200 naira. He was owing us 200 naira and he paid that money back. The money is coming back to the business. It has to be debited 200 naira. On October 5, we paid for postages and stamps. The business of Adeleke Rokim paid postage and stamp. On the October 5, paid postage and stamp in cash, 600 naira, under cash. On October 6, bought office equipment. The company, the business bought office equipment. That's the one purchase. Office equipment has to be credited under bank by check because it was bought by check. October 7, paid per James by check. Per James was paid. We paid the money owing to per James. We now pay back per James. The money the business is owing. Adeleke Rokim is owing per James an amount of 500 naira, and he paid it by check. So that's why you see per James is credited under the bank by Adeleke Rokim. Receive rent refunded. So there are some rent that we receive based on refunded. We paid the rent has already been paid, and this rent has to be refunded as a result of maybe there's a misunderstanding between the landlord and the owner of the leasee. the landlord and the leasing, maybe there's a grudges, so the money has to be refunded. So the money refunded is coming back to Adeleke Rockip. Adeleke Rockip has to debit it on that card because it was refunded by check. Paid wages in cash. The wages, Adeleke Rockip paid wages out in cash, out of the money he keep in his business. He has to pay wages. 300 naira. It was paid with cash. Withdraw 300 naira from bank for business use. This is not for personal use. It's for business use as well. That means it's contract entry. The banking is dealing with the office and the office is dealing with the bank. So we drew 300 naira from bank for office use. So the cash has to be debited with 300 naira and cash has to be credited with 300 naira. This is under debit side, the cash is debited. Under credit side, the bank is credited. Paid motor expenses. The expenses on motor, carriage expenses that brought all the goods Adeleke Rockip bought in has to be paid with check. You can see it credited to the Adeleke Rockip account that some money on expenses has been going out based on motor, based on transportation. That's why it has to be credited under bank because he paid it by check. Hey, Ibiyemi lent us. Ibiyemi gives some amount to us. You can see we collect some amount from Ibiyemi by check, 200 naira, and Eraman paid us by check. Eraman has not paid us by check, 200 naira. It has to be debited. We are collecting this thing. This thing is coming to the business. All these amounts are coming to the business. On 28th, we paid general expenses in cash. On 28th, we paid general expenses in cash. The expenses, all expenses that involve in the business are to be paid in cash. Both electricity, rent and everything has to be paid in cash, and we paid it out in cash. On October 29, paid insurance by check. On October 29, we paid insurance company. You know, we always insure our business, either against fires, against burglary, against accident, whatever. The business has to be insured to avoid all these things, because all these things are risks. We have to insure the business, and this insurance has to be paid at the end of every month or every year. So we now pay 200 naira in check. We paid insurance 200 naira in check. It has to be credited to the Adeleke Rockip's account. This is the end of the 2-column cash book. Then after preparing all this, you now add all the columns together. Add the column in debit under cash, add the column in debit under bank. Add the column in credit under cash, add the column in credit under bank. And then after adding it, you now look which one is bigger than other, which one is in excess. You see the debit side is great. You see debit side that is greater than credit side, or the credit side is greater than debit side. This is how we are going to do our calculation. By adding it, that means the debit side is more greater than the credit side. That's why we are having our balance carried down at the end of October 31. Our balance carried down under cash is 500 naira, and our balance carried down under bank is 4,620 naira. By adding it together, our grand total under debit side, under cash is 2,400, under bank is 6,300. By adding 500 naira to the remaining amount, we are going to add the same amount, which is 2,400 naira and 6,300 naira. That's all about 2-column cash book on the question given during the second term examination mock JSS3. Question 1 and question 2 that are compulsory has been treated. My dear students, I hope you are all listening. Please go through it, take your question and go through all the solutions, and as well go through your notes, because this thing has been treated in our note as well during the class. Please try and master everything. All these proving, all these workings, they are so simple for the student to master. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala crown your efforts. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.